Oh, Megyn Kelly. She just stepped in and proved once again that she is anti-black. And who comes in to save her? Stephen A. Smith, of course. My name's Tim Black, and this is Calling It Out. Oh man, I thought Stephen A. Smith had changed his stripes. Yeah, I thought he changed and became a new guy. But now here he is, caping for Megyn Kelly, Supreme Karen of cable news networks. Look, guys. So during the Super Bowl, Megyn Kelly was tweeting over there on X, showing her ass. And she puts out a tweet and she says this. The so-called Black National Anthem does not belong at the Super Bowl. We already have a national anthem, and it includes everyone. Megyn. A brief investigation would show that the Black National Anthem existed almost 2 decades before the Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner in its original form is a racist-ass song that depicted black people as slaves. So obviously the Star-Spangled Banner was not for everyone. It was for white ones. Unlike the Black National Anthem, which was a unifying song, a poem that was put to music that was written for Abraham Lincoln. So it's all about what kind of America you really want. Do you want an America that would depict us as slaves, or America that had a song that was about freeing slaves? I know, Megyn, decisions. Stephen A. Smith, you heard people calling Megyn Kelly a racist, and he jumped out to defend her like this.
You see, before I say anything else, let me first say, I'm sick and tired of folks out there, particularly in the black community, being so quick to throw out the word racism. When you throw out the word racism, do me a favor. Have more evidence before you do it so it can't be dismissed via plausible deniability or something else. I don't know Megyn Kelly at all. Okay? I don't find her statement to be racist. I find it to be, in her eyes, patriotic. I find it to be, in her eyes, self-righteous. I find her to be a bit detached from reality being faced by black Americans everywhere. I got that part. But I can't go in the way that I wanted to go in about her when people are out there from my community just throwing out the word racist. You don't know that about her. You don't know that about her.
Bruh. Man, just when I think you change, you become a better guy, you come out and you do this. Dog, Stephen A. Smith, you say you need evidence. Evidence before you can accept someone calling Megyn Kelly a racist. Dog, this ain't Maury. You are not the father. Why you gotta defend this racist? And what's wrong with black people calling a racist a racist? I think it would be racist not to call a racist a racist. And that's what Megyn Kelly is. Now, it would be different if you had some type of evidence, because you know her in a personal way, you know her for years, and you know that the character is a stellar character, and you want to say, hey, that's not the Megyn Kelly I know. I personally know her, and she's a good person. She's not a racist. That would be different. It wouldn't nullify the accusation, because I believe somebody could be racist and still treat one particular black person good. Because you don't have to be racist to everybody black. But see, that's not even what you're saying, Stephen A. You're saying you don't know her, but you're still defending her. So you want evidence that Megyn Kelly is racist before you will allow us to say Megyn Kelly is racist. Dog, let me tell you this. How is this for evidence? Megyn Kelly once did a segment saying white kids should be able to wear blackface. She also did a segment that said a black man should not be able to dress up as Santa Claus.
What is racist? Because truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface on Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like, back when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character. There was a controversy on The Real Housewives of New York with Luann, as she dressed as Diana Ross, and she made her skin look darker than it really is, and people said that that was racist. And I don't know, I thought like, who doesn't love Diana Ross? She wants to look like Diana Ross for one day.
And by the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But, you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about it, kids.
I rest my case. She also said the idea of black Jesus is crazy, and a host of other things. She's one of the most anti-black commentators on the internets. She's so bad, Fox fired her. But then MSNBC hired her, and then they fired her again. Now she's out here in the wilderness just being racist Karen all by herself on her own thing, doing her own thing. But man, it's disappointing, Stephen A. It really is, man. I thought since you brought on Shannon Sharp, hooked him up with the ESPN gig, you went on the Joe Budden podcast, I thought maybe, Stephen A. ain't as bad as I thought. Yeah, because originally, I was from the Corey Holcomb School of Thought when it came to you, bro. I thought you was a sellout. But when you hooked Shannon up and went on the Joe Budden podcast, man, I was like, maybe Stephen A. has changed. Maybe there's hope. And then you go and do this. Then you do this. It don't make sense, bruh. You know, I think maybe what you have is like a scorecard, a bingo card at home. You be like, when was the last time I threw black people under the bus? Man, I gotta do that. I gotta listen to the sound of my voice as I bloviate for 20 minutes about something that then throw black people under the bus. That's what I got to do because I'm Stephen A. Smith. And then you do that. You go out and you throw black people under the bus. And then you wait another couple weeks. You're like, when was the last time I threw black people under the bus? Gotta throw black people under the bus. Yeah, I think you got a scorecard, man, that you're keeping up in order to keep all that white people money. I could be wrong, Stephen A., man, but that's how it seems, bruh. I mean, why else would you jump out here and risk all the great credit you've been building up with the black folks on Megyn Kelly? I don't get it. The only time you ever see Megyn Kelly holding up a black person is she was holding for the police. That's right. And then she would put on gloves first. I mean, I'm just saying, man, Megyn Kelly is Candace Owens without the charm or the melanin. You probably like Candace Owens, so I guess I don't know if that works. It's probably why you like Megyn Kelly. If you're still trying to figure out if Megyn Kelly is racist or not, to borrow one of your own phrases, get off the weed. All right, man. Happy New Year, bruh.